In progress.
Om Shanti. Today is Murli from Sweet Bab Dada. Bab Dada is speaking to the souls. So we will sit in soul consciousness. Just visualize your body as a cloth with pocket, only one pocket in forehead. And in that pocket, I the light, I the firefly, I the being of light, I the pearl I am sitting. So Baba is telling, sweet children, stay constantly in intoxication of your multi-million fold fortune of having become children of the Purifier Father. You receive the inheritance of unlimited happiness from Him. We receive the inheritance of unlimited happiness from Supreme Power. Question is, why can your children not have any dislike or hatred for any religion? We are only the base of their creation. Everything they have copied from Sangam you only. So how can we hate them? They are our brothers. Because you know the seed and the tree. We know seed is supreme soul. And we are their ancestors. You know that this is an unlimited tree of the human one. Each one has its own part in it. Actors in a play do not have hatred for one another. In a movie, no one hates itself, whatever be their role. They all share the success together, the success of the movie. So you know that you have heroes and heroines parts in this play. No one else can see the happiness that you have seen. And Pabam they are because they cannot see the happiness. What happiness we have seen and going to see also. So you have the limitless happiness that you are the ones who will rule the whole world. Om Shanti. By saying Om Shanti, all the knowledge you children receive should enter your intellect. What knowledge does the Father have? This is the human world tree, which is also called the culp tree. How it is created, how sustenance and destruction take place should all enter your intellect, just as those are non living trees. So, this is a living tree. The seed is also living. People sing his praise. He is the truth and the living being. That is, he explains the beginning, middle, and the end of the whole tree process. No one knows his occupation. You should also know the occupation of Prajapita Brahma. No one can remember Brahma because they don't know him. No one know him. But yes, one thing they know that Brahma is with some mustache and beard. So they always show Brahma photo in the devotion also with mustache and beard. That means he was from this world only. Deities don't have mustache beard. So obviously he was from this world. So in Ajmer, they have a temple to Brahma. They print picture of Trimurti in which they show Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. They say, salutation to the deity Brahma. You children know the Brahma cannot be called deity at this time, that time. Now he can be called deity because he became perfect and went to subtle world. Only when he becomes perfect can he be called deity. He becomes perfect and goes to subtle region. So now Brahma has become perfect and he has gone to the subtle region. Baba says, what is your father's name? Whom does he ask? He asks souls. Souls say, our Baba. Those who don't know who it was that said this cannot ask this question. You children have now understood that everyone truly has two fathers. Only the one father gives you this knowledge. You children must understand that this is Shiv Baba chariot, and Baba gives us this knowledge through this chariot. Firstly, this is the chariot of physical Father Brahma. Secondly, it is also the chariot of spiritual father. So we can also see our own body also. That this body is a chariot. I am the rider. I am riding. And if we enjoy this concept, we can become Karmendriyajit. That I am riding. I am only ruling over my senses. Just a minute. So the praise of that spiritual father is he is the ocean of happiness and ocean of peace. It would first enter your intellect that he is your unlimited father from whom you receive unlimited inheritance. You become the masters of the pure world. You call out to the incorporeal one, O purifier, come. It is souls that call out. A soul does not call out when he is pure. He calls out when he is impure. When we are pure, we don't call, right? We are in Satyug. And when there is purity, there is peace and happiness. So when there is peace and happiness, we don't call him. So you souls now know that the Purifier Father has entered this body. You must not forget that you now belong to him. This is not just a question of 100-fold fortune, but of multi-million-fold fortune. So why should you forget that Father? The Father has come at this time. This is something new. Shiv Jayanti is celebrated every year, therefore he must surely only come once. Lakshmi and Narayan were in the golden age. They are not here at this time. So you should explain that they must have taken rebirth. From 16 celestial degree, they would have become those with 14 and then 12 degree. No one apart from you know this. The new world is called the Golden Age. There, everything is new. The name of the deity religion is also mentioned. When those deities go on the path of sin, they cannot be called new. Or can they be called deities? None would say that they belong to their dynasty. If they consider themselves to belong to the dynasty, why do they praise the deities and insult themselves? They sing praise, they must definitely be considering the deities to be pure and themselves to be pure. You become impure from pure by taking rebirth. Those who were at first pure are those who become impure. You know that you have become impure from pure. You are studying at school. There are number wise classes of first and second, etc. You children understand. The Father is not teaching you, and that this is why He comes. Otherwise, what need is there for Him to come here? This one is not a guru, a great soul, or a great person, etc. This is an ordinary human body and an old body at that. I entered him at the end of his mini birth. There is no other praise of this one. His name is glorified when I enter him. Otherwise, where did Prajapita Brahma come from? People are definitely confused. The Father has explained to you because this is how you are able to explain to others. Who is the Father Brahma? Shiv Baba is the creator of Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. So your intellect go up above. This is the creation of Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. Who resides in the Supreme Abode? The occupation of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar are separate. When there are three or four people in a group, each one's occupation is separate. Each one's part is separate. There are millions of souls, and each one part is separate from the other. These wonderful things have to be understood. There are so many human beings. This cycle is now coming to an end. It is the end. All will return home, and then the cycle has to repeat. The Father continues to explain all of these things to you in different ways. It is not a new thing, he says. I explained to you in the previous cycle too. The Father is very lovely. You should remember such a Father with lot of love. You are the lovely children of the Father. You have been remembering the Father. At first, everyone worshipped just the one. There was no question of any difference. Now there is so much difference. Someone is devotee of Ram, someone else is a devotee of Krishna. When the devotees of Ram light incense sticks, the devotees of Krishna block their noses. They have written such things in the scriptures. One would say, my God is greater. The other one would say, my God is greater because they don't know who is Ram, who is Krishna. Ram, Krishna only 2 degree reduced, then became Ram. They think there are two gods. Because of being wrong, everyone perform unrighteous action. The father explained, children, devotion is devotion. Knowledge is knowledge. Only the one father is the ocean of knowledge. All the rest are oceans of devotion. Salvation is received through this knowledge. You children have now become knowledgeable. The Father has given you the introduction of Himself and of the whole cycle. No one else can give you this. This is why the Father says, you children are spinners of the discus of self realization. There is only the one Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. All the rest are the children. No one can call himself the Supreme Father. Good, sensible people understand how this is such a huge drama. All the actors in it are playing their eternal parts. Those little plays are perishable, whereas this one is eternal and imperishable. It will never end. Such a tiny soul has received such a big part of taking and living a body and playing his part. These things are not mentioned in any of the scriptures. If a guru had told this one, Brahma Baba, he would have had other followers too. What use would it be by having just one follower? A follower is someone who follows completely. This one dress is not like theirs. Who would say that he is their disciple? The Father sits here and teach you. You have to follow Father alone, just as in a procession. They speak of the procession of Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba, Baba says, "This is my procession. All of you are devotees and I am God. All of you are brides, and Baba has come to decorate you, take you back with him. You should have so much happiness. You know the beginning, middle, and end of the world. You become pure by remembering the Father, so you receive a pure kingdom." The Father explains, "I come at the end. You call out to me to come and establish pure world to destroy the impure world. This is why they also call me Great Death, Mahakal. There is also a temple to the Great Death, Mahakal. You can see the temple of death. Shiv is called Kal, death. People call out to me to come and make them pure. So what does, he take everyone back. So everyone has to die na, to go back. That's why he's called Mahakal. He takes souls back with him. The unlimited Father has come to take so many souls back home. The great death will make all souls pure and beautiful and take them back with him. When you have become beautiful soul, not face, soul, the Father will take you back with him in his lap. If you don't become pure, there will have to be punishment. If sins still remain, there will have to be punishment experience. There is a difference. So then receive a status, you then receive a status accordingly. This is why Father says, sweet children, become very, very sweet. Everyone finds Sri Krishna to be very sweet. People rock Sri Krishna in a cradle with so much love. When they see in trance little Sri Krishna, they immediately put him in their lap and give him so much love. Love. They go to paradise where they see the living form of Sri Krishna. You children know that paradise truly is coming. We will become this in the future. All the allegations they have made about Sri Krishna are wrong. You children should first of all become intoxicated. In the beginning, you had many visions, and so at the end, too, you will have many visions. This knowledge is so entertaining. There is so much happiness. In devotion, there is no happiness. Those on the path of devotion do not know how much happiness there it is in this knowledge. They cannot compare it. You children should first of all have this intoxication. No one apart from Father, none of the Rishi Munis, etc., can give this knowledge. Worldly gurus cannot show anyone the way to liberation or liberation in life. You understand that no human being can be guru and say, "O souls, O children, I am explaining to you." The Father are the practice has the practice of saying, "Child and child." He know that these are his creation. This Father say that he is the creator of everyone. All of you are brothers and you have all taken your part. He sits here and explain to you how you have taken your parts. A whole part is recorded in each soul. None of the human being who take 84 birth can have the same features as those of another. There are definitely a few changes in them. Even the elements go through the stages of. Sato, Rajo, and Tamu. The features of each birth are different. The feature of one birth cannot be same as those of another. These matters have to be understood. My face will change in next birth was different in previous birth, and in every birth it will be different. So no one can recognize. The Father says to you every day, sweet children, do not ever have any doubt in the Father. There are two words, faith and doubt. The Father means Father. There cannot be any doubt about this. You children cannot say that you are not able to remember the Father. You repeatedly say that you are unable to have yoga. The word yoga is not right. Why? Because they have made yoga as a very difficult thing. Oh, yoga, it's very difficult. Remembering God with love in soul consciousness and remembering the Supreme Soul is yoga, Raj Yoga. So you are Raj Rishis. The word Rishi is a term for purity. There are Raj Rishi, and so you would surely be pure. You are Raj Rishis, so you would surely be pure. By failing because of something trivial, you cannot receive a kingdom. You then become part of the subject. So much loss is incurred. Status is number wise. The status of one cannot be same as that of another. This is unlimited, predestined drama. No one except the Father can explain it to you. So you children have so much happiness. Just as the Father has all of this knowledge in his intellect, so you too have it in your intellects. You have to understand the seed and the tree. This is human world tree. The comparison of this with the banyan tree is absolutely accurate. The intellect says that the trunk of our original eternal deity religion has disappeared, but the branches and twigs of all other religions still exist. The trunk is deity religion, it has disappeared. According to the drama, all of this has to happen. There is no question of dislike. Would actors in a play ever feel dislike for one another? The Father says, you have become impure and so now have to become pure. No one else sees as much as happiness as you do. You are heroes and heroines. You are the one who will receive the kingdom of the world. And so you should have limitless happiness. God is teaching you. Therefore, you should study regularly. You should have so much happiness of the unlimited Father teaching you, God teaching us, realization. So important. It is Father too who teaches you Raj Yoga. No bodily being can teach you. Someone without body is teaching us. Someone who don't have body. How wonderfully teaching us. Even though the Murli is being read by someone bodily being, but the teacher is without body. It is not the one who is reading it is teaching. How wonderful it is. Just think that we are understanding because of him. It is he is who's still giving this knowledge to us. But wonderfully, the face, the organs are different. But the Father only teaching us this. The Father taught you souls, and it is you souls who imbibe everything. The Father comes once to play his part, the soul plays his part, sets a body and takes another. Father teaches you souls. He would not teach deities. Their deities will, their deities will teach you. In Satyug, in school and all, there is a language subject, not much subject, language, painting and all. So those subjects are will be taught to us by deities. Their deities only will be the teacher. The Father only teaches you at the confluence age. Wonderful word, no? The deities only will be the servants. The deities only will be the uh, sahukar, the ministers. The deities only will be the king. The deities only will dispose of the body also. Those are called chandal. So those deities only. So how wonderful it is created. Only you study this. Father only teaches you at the confluence age in order to make you into most elevated beings. Only you study this. It is only at confluence age that you become most elevated beings. It is only the one true Baba who makes you true and who establishes the land of truth. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children. Love, remembrance, and good morning from Mother, Father, Bap, Dada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to the spiritual children. From the spiritual children, love, remembrance, and good morning to Mother, Father, and Bap, Dada. Namaste, Baba, Namaste. Shukriya, Baba, Shukriya. This is for dharna. Study directly with God at the confluence age. Become knowledgeable, theist, and also make others knowledgeable. Never have any doubt about the Father or this study. No doubt. Become as lovely as Father. Maintain the happiness that God is decorating you. Do not have dislike or hatred for any actor that yesterday we were talking about. Any actor just playing their role. As in school, we like to do good roles, they also like to do good roles only. But whatever is given to them, they have to perform. They cannot change it. Each one has an accurate part in this drama. Blessing, may you be introverted and go into solitude every now and then while on the field of service, while doing any work. You have to be introverted and solitude, being in crowd, having the, for example, being in noise, we can be in silence. In the same way, being in crowd, introverted within and in solitude, in remembrance of one. So, in order to experiment with the power of silence, it is necessary to be introverted and stay in solitude. Some children say that they just don't have the time to experience the stage of introspection or to be in solitude because the activity of service and for serving with the power of speech has increased a lot. However, instead of taking half an hour or an hour at one time for this, find even a little time every now and then, and a stage will become powerful. So instead of finding a long time break in between, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes, whatever you get time, practice. So Baba is telling, find even a little time every now, and then your stage will become powerful. With drop, it will get filled up. Slogan: instead of battling in a Brahman life, that we are battling with the situation, with our karma bandhan, just celebrate it in pleasure, and anything difficult will then become easy. If we have intoxication, happiness of whom I have got, that happiness is enough. We can cross any physical illness, any physical boundaries, any physical bondages, anything we can cross. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Om Shanti.